Hi everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and it's time again for another weekly roundup. That's right guys, this is the time of the week where I bring you in, show you all the statues, figures, and collectibles that I highlighted here on the channel using things like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, and photo galleries across several platforms. And also giving you guys a preview of things to come during the next week. Now, this week, I did again have one figure short, because I typically do 6 figures a week. Tuesday's reel, short, or video, whatever you want to call it, had some issues with it. The video, I don't know what happened, came out totally messed up, and I could not recover it, so we didn't get a Twin Tuesday. But I did give you guys quite a few amazing pieces to check out this week. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get right into it with the most disappointing piece that I highlighted in quite a while. I was actually pretty excited when it was shown, and the execution was just not that good. This is the Deep Sea Hatsune Miku from the Sega Luminasta line. Now, this is a line I have been praising for quite some time. And this one, I'm not sure what it is about it, but something on the figure itself just feels like a bootleg. And it doesn't seem up to the standard that Sega has done with the others in this Luminasta line. And I really can't place my finger on what it is, whether it's just the actual face that she has, like the look on her face, or what. But I know I'm not the only person who's actually expressed this. So it's definitely not my figure. It's definitely not that I got a bootleg or something like that. It is something that many people have stated kind of displeasure with. So hopefully this is just a one-time screw up and we don't get the rest of the Mikus in this line to be like this, because the Luminasa series have been awesome in every line they've done. Twin Tuesday, again guys, I did happen to miss because, well, again, the video screwed up and I could not recover enough of the 60-second video to actually make it worthwhile. So scrapped Twin Tuesday and said, hey, we'll make up for it next week. But Waifu Wednesday is the one. I'm not sure what it is with the YouTube algorithm and superheroines with tight costumes. But every time I seem to post a Kotobukiya Bishojo with a tight superhero costume, the YouTube algorithm kills it. This week, because of Deadpool and Wolverine, I did X-23, something that's very much in the zeitgeist right now. And she was just throttled in the algorithm compared to everything else that I did here today. I think at the time of recording right now, she's at about 50 views. And it's crazy because she's an incredible piece. And I don't know what it is, but they've done the same thing with Rogue and Jean Grey, both in extremely skin-tight costumes, showing their curves, things like that, and they have gotten destroyed. But if you guys have not already seen this piece, she is absolutely beautiful. I did an unboxing of her as well, where I showed both the faces that we got with her, the head sculpts. So I do highly recommend checking her out if you haven't already. Now, one that surprised me this week that actually slipped through the algorithm. For Reincarnated on a Thursday, I got this incredible 10th anniversary Shion, where she's in her Veldora dress. And it says her Veldora hoodie, but it's kind of like a slouchy because it's a dress. It's a little skirt. Very amazing, and it's one of my favorite Shions to date. She is absolutely beautiful. The little pose she's in, making kind of like the little claws, the facial expression she's got, and of course, the way the dress fits doesn't hurt either. Her little taloned boots. Everything looks just amazing. And she's got this freaking cute little dragon tail coming off of her, as well as some dragon wings. Now, typically on this channel, any anime figures that have cleavage, short skirts, things like that, get destroyed on my algorithm. This one, as some of you have commented, slipped through that algorithm. So kudos, maybe YouTube is learning its lesson with cleavage, just not with tight-fitting costumes. But I was very happy that a lot of you got to see this piece because she is one I was very, very excited for. And I'm psyched to show you guys her companion piece, which is Shizu in a Ranga slouchy. So stay tuned for that one. It's not going to be this week. It'll be 2 weeks out. And for Figure Friday, I had to bring out the boy because everybody's been talking about that Raging Cajun Gambit. Now, this is one I've shown you guys a couple times, as well as done an unboxing video and review of. This is the Iron Studios Gambit from their incredible 1/10 Sentinel Battle Diorama series. I absolutely love this piece. I think they did Gambit so amazingly well. He is just top notch. And it's one of those pieces that highlights how just much I love the amazing detail these 1/10 pieces of Iron Studios have. Now, I know people hate on smaller scale stuff, but I absolutely love it. As I say in all my reviews of these things, I love how they're small enough where you can display a whole bunch of them together, create your battle scenes, and just have fun with it. They're not big giant pieces that you're going to have to, use a forklift to lift every time you want to move them. Great pieces. I highly recommend Iron Studios. And if you want to see more of their stuff, definitely check on the channel because I have a bunch of unboxings for all their products. And then I closed out the week with a very subtle little schoolgirl for Schoolgirl Saturday. Brought back the quintuplets with the last festival Itsuki Nakano from the quintessential quintuplets. And you know what? I don't know if it's because the skirt's a little bit longer than they typically are, but she performed very, very well. You guys really seem to like her. Now, Itsuki's not my favorite quintuplet, but I think out of this last festival set, she is probably the better looking of the figures. A lot of them have different things like aprons and are in like bent positions. Kind of look a little odd. But it's all for the school festival, the last festival in the series. So if you don't really know much about it, I won't spoil it. But there's a reason why each quintuplet isn't dressed in their school outfits. They're all kind of in different gear based off what they were doing during the school festival. So Itsuki's looked absolutely adorable. I think she came out great. And again, I'm a sucker for the quintuplets. So there's a love-hate with it with a lot of people, but I do recommend it to people who are into the kind of rom-com anime. And that's going to be it for the figures that I highlighted this week. Now, I'm going to give you guys a couple of quick page updates. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit shorter because eventually I'm going to be turning the weekly roundup segment into a live stream. As soon as I get my stream deck set up and things like that, where I can bring up all the videos as we're discussing the statues and figures, we're going to start switching over to that format. So I might even have some guests and things like that doing these live streams. So they'll go a little bit longer, obviously, but I think it'll be a lot more fun and a lot more interactive. So that is update number 1. Again, it's something I'm in the works with. I'm designing a new logo. I'm having a new logo done. My boy JC Danos hooking it up with a new logo for the live stream. And, may be able to get him on the channel doing a little bit of dialogue, but we'll see. I did not do any live streams this week. I've been kind of scaling it back a little bit, trying to get more things in order, both here in real life and just kind of setting up the algorithm in the channel. People say if you kind of just take some things out, put them back in eventually, it'll help. So live streams and gaming streams are going to come back a couple days this week. And then when I get back from vacation, I'm going to get back in the swing of things again. That being said, next week there probably won't be many page updates because I am going away on vacation. I'm going to be out of state. I'm going to be camping. So I don't know how much of a signal I have up there, but I'm going to have a few things recorded just in case. So we'll see how the week plays out. And I did do a movie review, something very different for the channel. And as I said to you guys, bear with me. It was new to do, and I did have to shave a lot of stuff down from that review. So there are things I wanted to say that I didn't really get a chance to say because I, again, wanted to trim it down a little bit. But I did review Deadpool and Wolverine, and I got some pretty good feedback from you all. So I think I might dip my toes into the more pop culture commentary and things like that, like I've been saying I want to do. I also did an unboxing video for you all. Seeing as how it was Deadpool and Wolverine week 2, I unboxed the Iron Studios X-23, one I was not very excited about, but was actually pleasantly surprised. So if you haven't seen that review, check it out. It's on the channel right now. And that's really it for the page updates, guys. Not a lot went on this past week. As I said, I'm kind of gearing up for vacation, so things wound down a little bit. Work's been really crazy. So I'm trying to kind of get all my ducks in a row for once I get back from vacation. That being said, this week is going to be an algorithm tester week. It's going to be Bunny Girl week. So I'm going to be posting a different bunny girl each day and seeing how destroyed we get in the algorithm. I plan on doing a bunny girl unboxing this week as well. I think it's going to be Toru from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. So be ready for that. As well as, not really sure. I do have a Rimuru I want to get done. And not sure what else I'm going to have time to shoot yet, but we'll see what happens, and I'll play it by ear. So that's going to be it for this week's Weekly Roundup and the page updates. Hope you guys enjoyed checking all these figures out if you hadn't seen them already. If you liked the video, do me a favor, click that like button, click the subscribe button, click the share button, spread the nerdiness, follow on all the social media. The links are down in the description below. I will try to post in a pinned comment where you can buy some of these if they are available online on the sites that I frequent. And that's going to be it, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.